For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see.
A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. Teaching is like taking care of a vegetable garden. If you fertilize the plants with the right stuff and give each plant individual care and enough water, they will produce vegetables. If you don't take care of them, they wither and die. These quotes sound crazy, no? And yet they describe exactly what music education is all about. Catering to the individual student. Lighting your candle and consuming yourself for the classroom. In this next clip, you'll see a teacher that's less than competent.
Bears are members of the plantigrade family. That means they plant. Miss Macbeth, are you sure it's not because they walk on the soles of their feet? Oh, Mr. Top of the Class wants to enlighten us. Well, Mr. Newton, if you wear your soul on your feet, you'd better consult a priestly pedalist.
Wasn't that just awful? Here my friend Nicole Powers, a senior at Toms River North High School, is here to talk about teachers and being competent with their material.
I think that the teachers should know what they're talking about because they go into a certain field for a certain reason. They obviously should have a textbook to refer to it, but they can't be like, okay, teaching a class out of a textbook for the sole purpose to teach. They have to know what they're talking about. In case a student had a question about something, they need to be able to know enough about it to expand on it.
This next clip you're about to view is the same episode of Invisible Network of Kids, except it's a different bad teaching method by the same teacher. Are you starting to get the same vibe that I am, that this teacher maybe isn't so great? Well, anyway, in this clip you'll see her demonstrate not catering to the needs of every student in the classroom. You'll see that she only caters to one student. Albeit not academically, it is spatially. It is still an example of not caring enough about your students to make sure they excel to their maximum potential.
Allow me to introduce you to your new classmate, Purvi Margaret. You can return to your lesson now, Miss Macbeth. Excuse me for the interruption.
Hello, little girl, and welcome. You can sit any place you like. I want to sit here. Of course. Trixie, find a new seat. You heard Mr. Soppert, didn't you? Make our new classmates feel welcome.
Once again, we have an excellent example of a disgusting teacher. Here my friend Aman is going to talk to us. He's a freshman at Westminster Choir College. He's going to talk to us about teachers and whether or not they should cater to every student in the classroom, or just gifted individuals, or maybe even just the ones that are slightly far behind.
I believe that it is important for every child to be successful and I do not believe that you should slow down your pace necessarily for one or two students. But it is very important for students to succeed, but it's very important to not leave children behind. You may have one or two students who are not excelling at the rate of the rest of the class, and that's what tutorials are for. It's very important to make sure that no child is left behind.
Ryan Horrigan says it best in his article, The Invisible Student, Understanding Social Identity in Construction with Performing Ensembles. In every ensemble, there are students who need a highly supportive environment, and you can create conditions that foster success for them. Being a teacher is more than just, well, teaching. Teaching is about inspiring, and taking that inspiration and turning it into knowledge. What you have to do is you have to cater to every student, whether it be individual attention, after-school meetings, after-class meetings, or anything else. And the same goes for students that are gifted. After class, they can come and ask you further questions about the lesson. And so, my friends in cyberspace, I leave you with this. If you are going to be an educator of any kind, be it music, be it art, be it history, English, math, science, remember that the job is not about the job or the money or yourself. It is about your student.
For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right.